Thank you. Thank you for introducing me. My name is Ruchi Bist, and I'm in New Zealand, Auckland. I've been here for about 13 years now, and I work for Bank of New Zealand, and that's BNZ. Yeah. So I work for Bank of New Zealand for the past about 11 years, and I work as an assistant manager in one of the branches. But I've just recently moved. Last week, I moved into a different role, and I look after some of the big businesses and their lending needs, which is like business loans and home loans and all those needs. Now, I've been here, like I said, 13 years, and I'm here with my family. My husband, who is the bus driver, we've been married 17 years, almost 17 years now. My son, who is 13, he goes to college, and my daughter, who is 5 and just started school. So that's my little family. And of course, Rocco is a very important part of our family. He's a dog. He's 6 years old. Now, my story is not as inspirational as all your other stories. I really get inspired by listening to all those stories every day. Kelly is here with me, and we always talk about how inspired I feel, listening to her and from her experiences, from all your experiences. Mine is a very little story which started as looking after my daughter. She was younger, so when my daughter was born, she had a really bad nappy rash problem. And I would just refuse to use any chemicals on her. So I did not buy any nappy rash ointments or anything from the supermarkets or any shops. I wanted to give something natural a go, which can treat her problem and also be good for her skin. So I was always into essential oils and using good things, homemade remedies, because they might take a little bit longer to treat your problem, but they will help you in the long run. So I tried making something at home for her with, of course, tea tree essential oil, because it's anti-inflammatory. And I gave her that little oil, which was just in a little home container. I made that oil and gave it to her daycare to apply on her 3 times a day. So they did that, and in maybe after a couple of days, her blisters around her nappy area were gone. Only a little bit was there, which of course took another few days, and she was absolutely fine in 4 or maximum 5 days. So the teachers at the daycare said, this is amazing. Can you make some for us? And I said, look, of course, but this is just a homemade thing. If you want to use it on kids, I'm sure whether you can. So the owner of the daycare said, leave that with me. I will talk to all of the parents and I'll take their consent, and then we'll use on whoever wants to get, whoever wants to use it. So I made a 5-liter tub for her for the nappy rash. And she asked all the parents to written consent from them that they were fine using it on their kids. And all the parents loved it. The kids loved it. It was good, smelling good because it had tea tree oil in it. It had lavender oil in it. It was making kids feel comfortable and not really greasy around the nappy area. It was a really good cream at the end. And then the daycare owner, she called me over one day and she said, can you make me a couple of more things like the massage cream for the kids and some healing ointments? So I said, look, I don't know yet, but I can try. So I tried, and I made a few more products for her, and it was just purely out of hobby and passion for using natural stuff. So after probably 4 or 5 months of this regime, I thought, why don't I introduce something to the market where people can benefit as well? Because I know natural products are really, really expensive in the market. So to start with, I got all my products digitally tested in New Zealand, which means, I had to send them to the lab. I had to wait for a few weeks before they could test on allergies on the skin. And if the products that I mentioned are in the products, in the balm are in there. So once I got the dermatology test as positive and all good to go, I created a website, registered my company, well, a very small company, but I felt really proud because along with doing a full-time job, looking after a 8-year-old boy at that time and a baby, I did everything else. So from maybe just making a few creams for myself and my friends, I turned into about between 50 and 100 jars every week. And because I was only one-man show, for 2 years it was perfect, it was awesome. But then I think I was getting tired of doing everything together. And then I had to settle down a bit. So I had 19 products in my range. And then what I did was just a few months ago, I did a clear out of all the stock I had. And now I'm starting again from probably this month. I've just received my new labels. From this month, I'll only have 3 products, which all my customers said, when I said I'm doing the closing down sale, all my customers said, please do not close those 3 things. So I then decided, okay, no, fair enough. I will keep those 3 things because I use them, my family uses them, my friend uses them. So just a little day cream, a night cream, and a healing product, which is for your sore body, muscle pain. And the best thing is it is natural homemade goodness because there are no chemicals in there. It's only base oils and essential oils. And people love it because their skin is really, their skin thanks them for using it. So that's my little story of Arya Essentials, which is, of course, my company name, but also my mixture of my kid's name. My son's name is Anav, so A-R from his name is and my daughter's name is Dia, so Y-A from her name, so it's Arya Essentials. I do feel proud because I do have friends and family who support me doing it. My husband supports me a lot when I'm making my balms. It takes me about 5 hours to make me one lot. And because I don't sell it very expensive, I want to make it affordable for everybody. I don't make too much money on it, but it's just my passion and my hobby that I don't want to stop. So yeah, that's me. Thank you for listening, everyone.